yeah. We're rolling whenever we want to be.
That's right.
But yeah, let me just pull up the notes for today. I'll have it on my lap. I'm gonna scoot over to you a little bit. Yeah. All right. There you go.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Maple Mile Podcast. I'm Jesse,
I'm Isaiah.
and today is episode 17. I want to say.
17.
Yep. How's training going?
So far, good. Yeah. Let's see. We haven't done double T's in a couple weeks, just so we can stay fresh for these first couple meets. So, legs have been feeling extra fresh lately. Let's see. I mean, it hasn't been too flashy. I mean, we just did yesterday. We just did 6 by mile at threshold pace, so 5:35 to 5:40 mile pace for us. It felt fine. Let's see, lifting twice a week still as usual. That's been going good. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's
I would say the same thing. We raced at IWU, which we'll talk about in a bit. But yeah, it's been a little bit lighter as far as mileage goes, especially this week with us doing
yeah.
like 6 miles a day instead of 8 to 10. But yeah, we're easing off of the intensity right now just because we're doing back-to-back weeks of meets of racing. So yeah, trying to get our body to compensate a little bit and adapt and give it also a little bit of break before we go deep into training again.
Yeah, because we'll talk about this more later too, but we raced at MSU, Michigan State, this Friday. So after that and through the weekend, we'll start, like you said, really start hammering and getting into training. Training will ramp up a little bit then. We'll go back to double thresholds and mileage will be a little higher. Lifting will be a little heavier. Everything will just be a little bit, maybe. But everything will just be a little bit more intense. And then we'll most likely cut back again once we start racing after those 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're in our competition phase, and so we're going to be competing but also training, and then towards the end of the season, we'll start peaking a little bit, start that taper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for those of you that don't know what peaking or tapering is, that's basically where you take off some of the volume that you're running or the intensity to try to freshen up your legs to get a better race out of it. So
yeah. And by volume, we mean mileage. So if you're doing 60 miles a week, when you start tapering, you'll probably only do 40-ish miles a week.
Yeah, probably towards the end. Maybe.
Yeah, towards the end of the last, like, usually 3-ish weeks of the season, 2 to 3 weeks, we'll do that. You just feel extra fresh. You kind of get to see the rewards of your fitness of all of those 60-mile weeks. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, super compensation. Look it up.
Yes.
Cool. But yeah, I guess for me, like, training's been solid. I've had surprisingly good workouts. I say surprising because I'm waiting for my bottom third workout.
Yeah.
Like, I go into each one being like, okay, I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna see what I got, and yeah, it's been good so far. But I'm waiting to hit a hard one soon and kind of go to the well a little bit. But
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we will after this upcoming meet. I think at least with mileage, we'll hit the wall. At least with fatigue, but
yeah, no,
I'm not sure how fast paces are going to be, but
yeah, I was just changing the volume a little bit. Looks like we're registering a little bit low, but on here we're high. So we'll see. Yeah, don't want to like totally destroy your ears, but like if we are, like, just know we're trying not to. So yeah. Let's see here. What we got next?
Talk about IWU a little bit.
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. So we just raced at Indiana Westland last Friday. So just a little less than a week ago. The conditions couldn't have been more perfect. I mean, it was like, what was it, like 65 out maybe? Like,
oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. It was nice. A little windy, but it didn't matter. especially in cross country. um, yeah, it was nice. The course was really fast, pretty much, completely flat. It was a little narrow, uh, for the amount of runners that there actually were. A lot of us ate some branches, got cut up a little bit, but that was, I mean, part of cross country.
Yeah.
Let's see. I personally did not race how I wanted, but I know what I need to do differently for this Friday. So I don't want to say it's an easy fix, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
um,
Sorry.
Bless you.
I really hope that didn't pick up on the
But but yeah, I think I think I think that my race will be very different this Friday compared to Indiana Westland. It's also the first meet and first race that I've done in forever. It felt like so.
Mm-hmm.
It was I kind of just needed a rust buster, kind of get the first one out of the way, see where I'm actually at, and then go from there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, you didn't race at the fair, which I
Mhm.
guess I had that stimulus too, but yeah, or I did
Yeah.
have that stimulus. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Was that all you had for IWU?
Yeah, I think just I like I said, I know what I need to do differently. But as a team, we all did great. It was for on both the men's and women's team. So
Mm-hmm.
overall, it was for the team. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm about to yawn. Yeah, special shout out to Jonas, Jonas the bonus. He had a really good race. Went 28-13. He felt super confident about it. He got I think 5K personal best in the 8K.
Yeah.
So
By like a minute.
yeah, he did really good. He competed well. He had fun. And then of course, shout out Drew Hogan. He won the race. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
everyone
again-
had. It was a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a strong race.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're both capable of running much quicker, but it was a good like first meet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I also PR'd. I went 26:51.
Mhm.
Which I'm happy that I got a PR, but I know I can go quicker.
Yeah.
I went like controlled for maybe 4.5K,
Mhm.
and then I pushed the rest of it, and I finished my last 3K in 9:43, which like was probably the fastest 3K I've ran. Oh no, sorry. The fastest close I've ever done on an 8K.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Fastest 3K.
yeah, man, if that was it, I don't know. But yeah, I was really happy with it. But at the same time, I know I could have pushed earlier or started my kicks sooner. But that's for MSU, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's this quick turnaround is really nice because you can take what you quote did wrong at
Mhm.
Indiana Westland and just fix it at Michigan State. So
Yeah.
Mm.
And like you might even overcompensate for like what you think you did wrong, and then you
Mhm.
at least have like kind of like a Goldilocks situation, you know what I mean? Like
right.
a way like you you didn't push hard here, but then you really push hard, almost too hard the next time.
Right.
And then
yeah.
at Notre Dame you can tweak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now's a good time of the season where we can kind of test our fitness, kind of ride that red line a little bit, see where we're at, so then we can use that for later in the season, like for Great Lakes Conference, nationals, things like that. So
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. I'm excited. It was fun. It was fun racing again.
yeah, I felt so good at race again.
Yeah. I made the decision to go on sockless this year, which I'm paying for it in full right now with my blisters, but we'll be able to get through that. That's not the biggest issue.
Nah.
No, there's not really even big issues right now, but whatever.
Whatever. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it for.
That's it for training. IWU recap.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking a little bit about like what we do on a daily basis, kinda. So I guess Isaiah, what does your schedule look like for just a regular Isaiah Biter day?
Let's see. This semester is very friendly schedule-wise. Homework-wise, no, but schedule-wise, it's very nice. I have huge windows in between my classes, which is super nice. I need that. Uh, but let's see. My earliest class, m- um, 3 days a week is at 11, and that's my earliest. None of my classes are earlier than that, so I pretty much can sleep in somewhat every day, which is super nice. I'm still going to bed early though, 'cause it's not like, oh, I can stay up till 1 a.m. now, and like I'm not trying to. I'm trying to take advantage of being able to sleep in. So I usually get up around like 8:30, um, and I'm in bed by like 11. So I'm getting.
Dang, that's solid.
Yeah, so I've been trying to do that every night. Really prioritize sleep right now. Now that I actually have this opportunity to, which is rare in college sometimes. um,
Yeah.
so I sleep in, and then let's see, I meditate every morning, and then I always shower too, just to wake up, and then I have my coffee. I have my breakfast burrito, and then I start some homework for like an hour or two, depending on if I have that 11 a.m. class or not. Go to class, whatever. Go to lunch, and then usually I'll have like a 1 o'clock class or a 2 o'clock, depending on what day it is. But either way, I usually have a class like a little after lunch. So I usually do some more homework in between lunch and that class. Go to class, and then I usually try and get an hour or two relaxing in before practice. So just like laying down, doing homework again, stuff like that. Go to practice, and then Mondays and Thursdays I have night class. Those are long days, but it's nice, like I said, 'cause during the day I have huge windows, so I can kind of conserve my energy for practice and night class. But night class is night class. No matter how
Yeah,
like
7 and 9:30. Like that's a grind, no matter how you put it.
it's a grind. It's a grind. Thankfully, I love my night classes this year, but it's still it's always tough, especially when like we have a workout, and then you have to hurry up and shower and eat as quick as you can while making sure you still get enough calories in, and then go
Yeah.
straight to class.
That's hard.
So yeah,
So bringing it back to meditation, like
Yeah.
what everyone's wondering, what do
Yeah.
you do? Like,
my meditation.
yeah,
So
what's your meditation?
what I do, it's crazy 'cause I've been doing this since junior year of high school every day.
Oh wow.
It's called the Wim Hof breathing method. So it's a type of breathing exercise slash meditation where basically, to simply break it down, it's 30 deep inhales and exhales, and they're quick. 30, and then after 30, you hold your breath for essentially as long as you can, without like pushing, obviously, and then you breathe in again and hold it for 15 seconds, and then you breathe out, and you do 3 to 5 sets of that. Will take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how many sets you do. So it's named after Wim Hof, the man who created it. He's had tons of accomplishments, especially with this breathing exercise. The other part of it is cold exposure, so daily cold showers or an ice bath if you can. Usually try and do that right after the breathing, 'cause the breathing,
Kind of like opens you up in a way, you know?
yeah, and like warms you up.
Yeah.
It just it warms your body temperature up, so it prepares you for that. There's so many. We might have to do a podcast episode solely on this, 'cause there's so many benefits. And Wim Hof, he's really popular. He's been on tons of shows and podcasts, and he's written several books. But it's named after it's an ancient breathing technique called Tumo breathing, which is essentially the same thing, but it has loads of physical and mental benefits. With running too. A lot of athletes will do the breathing exercise before like a game or a race. So
Oh yeah.
it's kind of a nervous system hack. But yeah, I've been doing it since early high school. So I've been doing it, and I do it every day unless like I can't for whatever reason. But yeah,
No, that's cool.
favorite way to start off the day. So
Yeah. No, thanks for sharing about that.
Yeah.
I've always like I know you do meditation, but I never asked
Oh, yeah,
like
what
what you
kind?
actually do. But
Yeah.
yeah, so you just like you breathe in. Is it fast? Like you
Mm-hmm.
breathe in fast, out fast, or
So, and it's all mouth breathing, by the way. So it's
oh okay.
you breathe in through your mouth, um, as much as you can, and then you breathe out through your mouth. So 30 times, and then on the 30th breath, after you exhale, you hold your breath for as long as you can, and then you breathe in again and hold it for 15 seconds, and then you breathe back out, and then you just repeat that. So, um, it's a little, it can be intense, like when you're getting used to it, but it's not as intensive as it sounds.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just a breathing meditation exercise. So that like instantly kind of relaxes your nervous system, inflammation. It boosts dramatic. Again, I can go on and on, but it's been shown to dramatically boost serotonin and dopamine levels, like instantly, and then it also boosts your immune system. So
So if you want to be happier, breathe.
yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah. And if you look it up, there's probably thousands of YouTube videos that it's guided, some by him, Wim Hof, some by other people. There's books about it. There's podcasts. Knock yourself out. I highly recommend it. So
Yeah. No, cool.
yeah,
Where were we? Like we.
we were just talking
Yeah.
about schedules, but
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, depending on if I have night class or not, I'll have night class, and then after that, that's I got everything done for the day. So and then I'm in bed by 11 at the latest. So
There you go. For me, it's a little bit different. I got a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and then I got my Tuesdays are my busiest days, and then I got my Thursday. Uh, for me, I do this thing called clustering, which I'm starting. I'm pretty new to it, but I've been enjoying it. It's where specifically for like my running stuff, I'll do all my recovery and hard workout, lift, whatever, all in one day, and then the next day I'll just recover. I'll maybe do like a leg drain at most, but just trying to like stack everything on one day and then like rest and then do it again later throughout the week. But yeah, like Tuesdays are by far my busiest days. I got a lab from 8 to 10:50, general chem, and then I got a class at 12:30 and a class at what is it? At 2. And so I'm basically going like I hardly have a break.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got time for lunch, but yeah, and practice starts around like I usually get there around 3:50, and so um, yeah. But I love that day 'cause it keeps me going, keeps me productive, keeps me off my phone. But it's hard, it's tough.
Mhm.
But yeah, like a normal day for me, I wake up at like 7 a.m. every day because I have 4 8 a.m.s, and so that Thursday where I don't have an 8 a.m., I'm just gonna wake up that night, like basically naturally. Um, yeah, go to breakfast, go to class, do some studying after, go to lunch, go to class,
Mhm.
and I try to rest a little bit, but also I'm not a huge nap guy. If I have time, I do it, but yeah, then I'll go to practice, and I usually will do my rolling and recovery at night after I've showered. For some reason, I just don't like doing it right at practice, right after I've done that stimulus. That's just worked for me, but yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. Usually a day in the life of a student athlete is normally really boring and really repetitive, but like obviously it's worth it, but it's nothing too flashy or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it's like, how do you want to manage your time? You have 20 minutes before your next class. Are you gonna scroll, which is okay, or are you like gonna do some stretching or maybe prepare for the class ahead of you, like maybe schedule something or keep your calendar up to date. That's what I've been trying to do. Like actually scheduling stuff ahead of time. But
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, cool.
We can head into the next topic, which is oh, you got it faster.
Oh,
Dang it.
yeah. What's been the most surprising thing, or like the thing that you've been excited about learning the most?
Like with classes?
Yeah, or I mean, you can do running too, or life, or
Yeah.
anything.
Let's see.
Just this semester.
Yeah. It honestly probably has to be my social work classes, 'cause um, just the content we're learning right now, especially with my social research class that I'm taking, which is one of my night classes. Um, we're just learning about different research strategies and techniques. And there's a lot more to it than I thought. And we end one of our finals for that class is like a big, huge research paper, essentially. That we kind of, in a couple weeks, we'll start working on it. And you kind of work on it throughout the rest of the semester. But I'll be doing mine on trauma. So I'm reading a book right now on kind of the science behind it and how it's stored in the body and how it can affect you like physically as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously doing other research through like articles and stuff like that. So it's really fascinating learning about kind of just trauma and how like obviously it's not the happiest topic to talk about, but it's what
an
I'm
important
learning.
topic, though.
Yeah. So it's really cool just like learning the science behind it mentally and physically, and like it's cool seeing it broken down into a scientific standpoint. And then
Instead of just kind of like coining the term, oh, I've trauma, like there's actually the background to it, and
like
no science.
what makes a person traumatized, what happens to their body mentally and physically when they get traumatized, and then how do you help someone with trauma as a social worker?
Mm-hmm.
How do you effectively help a client that is recovering from trauma or PTSD or so it's really interesting. I've been loving doing the research about it. So it's
yeah. For me, I would say my psychology class.
There we go.
Yeah, I really enjoy psychology, and even though it's like the general psych course, I took some psych in high school, and I really enjoyed that, and so just kind of going over the same things and getting a new appreciation and understanding of it has been probably I think that's been the best thing so far. I enjoy chem, but at the same time, it's a lot harder. And so, yeah, I'll hopefully enjoy that more towards the end of the semester. But, yeah, I'd say just learning about how we function.
Yeah, learning about
what we do, why we do it.
Learning about the brain is just, it's so interesting. Or it can be, but.
Yeah. So, along with these days, like, what does a good day look like?
A good day. I think a good day first starts off with preparation, maybe the day before. But I think a good day is just being able to kind of roll with whatever kind of gets thrown at you on that day. So like, just kind of being able to roll with it and work with it. Like for me personally, I love like recovery time. So like if I'm going to work super hard, then I'm also going to recover super hard.
Mm-hmm.
So days that I can get both of those in, because I also don't just want to like not do anything. Of course, I don't want to be lazy, because that's also a horrible feeling. But I also don't want to be, overworked, because that's also not a good feeling. So it's days where I can manage both of those, which is most days, I would say, is a good day for me. And where I can like have time to like call people I love to, like friends or family and things like that. Like I call back home quite a bit. Of course, I call my girlfriend because we're doing long distance right now, so I call her daily, which is I really love that time too. So that also kind of counts as my downtime too, just catching up. So yeah.
No, I think mine differs from you, because I would say the times where I feel like I have the best days are probably my Tuesdays, where it's like I wake up, get showered, and like I'm walking out at 6 or 7:30, and I just have that like crisp air feeling, and like the sun is not fully up at all. It's a still morning. I'm just like, man, I'm grateful I'm here right now. And then you know, chem is hard, but at the same time, like, I'm there to learn, and I'm gonna try to learn the best I can.
Right.
And
Get the most out of it. Too.
yeah, so I'm gonna try to be productive with my time, and I have good people around me in that class. So yeah, um, yeah, like working hard and checking boxes, getting through the day, and then getting to the end of the day and being like, man, I did something.
Right. That's the best feeling, just knowing that you had a
Yeah.
productive day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. 'Cause it's like a balance. Like, you want to have a super productive day and not a lazy day, but you also don't want to be like overworked or burnt by the
Yeah.
end of the day too. So it's like it's nice when you can manage both, which in life that's 100% not always the case. Usually it's not the case, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's nice. Like, so we're shooting on Wednesday. Like, today's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, and you know, duh. But I ended the night off like rolling out with Demi, which is super nice. And then we went here and watched our show, like our roommate show with Max. So that was like the perfect way to end the night.
That's nice.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah. Fell asleep around 11, and yeah, now we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should take that out. I don't know why I did that.
Leave it in.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you did touch on this a little bit. Like, you are doing long distance with your girlfriend, but also you live in a totally different state than your family. Like,
Yeah.
how is it dealing with, you know, not being with your family like close?
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously not fun. It's never enjoyable, but you definitely adjust. And this is going for both, in a way, long distance with my family as well as with my girlfriend, Amelia, of course.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out at me. Yeah, I think it's like, it just takes effort, I think. And as long, like, communication's key, and then, like, with my family too, of course, it's like, I think, like, daily calls, if possible, are, like, just, for me, the way to go, 'cause then just, like, consistent communication, which, again, hearing how they're doing. But, like I said, you adjust, and being busy helps. And there's obviously a lot of love and support, like, in Goshen too. So it's not like you're just like, oh, I hate it here. Like,
Yeah, you're not in a prison cell.
right. But
Although it may look like it from the outside.
Yeah.
It's not.
we promise. But yeah, like, you adjust. It just takes a while to kind of get used to, like, being away from your family or your girlfriend or, like, whoever you're close with. But yeah, but like I said, being busy, I think, is key also. Like, like, knowing that, like, okay, like, you have other responsibilities too that you can put your energy into as well. So
Yeah. No, that's a good way of thinking about it.
yeah, and with my family, I try and head home like every other weekend, or like usually like once or twice. I'd say more like once or twice a month. I try and head home, spend some time with them. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my family is local in Goshen. I do live on campus, so we do have that separation. But my dad works on campus. Shout out Ben Bontrager. He is about to leave to go work at
Yeah.
Everence, which very proud of him.
Yeah.
I truly believe he's making the right choice. It was hard both ways, but yeah, like, super happy for him. His last day is the 17th, so that's gonna be a little bit of a hard day because I like seeing him around.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, in his leather backpack. Yeah, for
He's
some
always
reason.
styling.
Yeah, he just has a nice presence to him.
For
But
sure. And like
yeah.
everyone on campus loves him too. I mean, I remember like when he pulls up to the dining hall.
Yeah,
Everyone
he's-
usually tries to-
everyone's talking to him.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
no, he'll definitely be missed. But
yeah, but yeah, that'll definitely be a change. It's been a little bit tough, like, just knowing that time's almost over. But yeah,
The
at
end-
same,
the anticipation's like the worst. That's the worst part.
yeah,
But
yeah. But again, like, it'll just make it better to come home on a Saturday, and
right.
he's
Yeah.
there. My dog Cody's there. The rest of
Cody.
the family's there.
Shout out Cody.
Shout out Cody. Woof woof. Yeah, maybe we'll throw a picture of him in. We will see. But yeah, um, I have a couple other things, but I kind of want to save that for next episode.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because it just doesn't align with
Yeah.
with today. So
That's all good.
yeah, but that's what we got today. If you
Yeah.
guys are interested in being on the pod, you don't even have to be a runner. Send us a DM at the Maple Mile Podcast on Instagram, and I'll respond to you no matter what. Like, even if you don't like running, I'll get you on, and like we'll just talk.
Honestly, it's even better if you're not a runner, 'cause we're trying to. Yeah, we want
to
to.
branch out a little bit.
Yeah, and we want to make it enjoyable to listen to for like non-runners at times too. So
Yeah.
yeah, just
And also, like, if you want to bring a friend, like, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to get stories. We want to get
good content. Good content.
yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wraps it up for me. You got anything?
No, that's it.
Cool. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Maple Miles out.